The biggest trades and my highest win rate every year comes from swing trades, not scalping, not day trading. In this video, I'll explain what is swing trading, why you should be swing trading, and give you the profitable, beginner-friendly swing trading strategy that I've been using for 16 years. Now, I don't promise or guarantee any future results, but my goal is to ensure that by the end of the video, you can easily identify winning swing trades that you can take with confidence for the rest of your trading career. So smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. Starting in my trading dashboard, this 72.5% win rate comes from only swing trades I've given out free to my community this year. I'll explain more on that later. I do have an open swing trading position here doing very well, close to my take profit, and I've consistently been taking withdrawals from my broker this year, 3 in the last month for significant amounts, but this is not a get-rich scheme. It took me 16 years to get here, but enough about me. Let's get into swing trading. So what is swing trading and how do I use this strategy to make money in the market? Well, swing trading is simply a style of trading where you're holding your trades longer than a day trader, but shorter than a long-term investor. So your trade duration could be anywhere from 24 hours to 2 weeks. You're targeting maybe 50 to 100 pips to even 1,000 pips in a single trade. The main time frames you use are the hourly, H4, and daily, and you could enter on any of these. And as for your advantages, you get less stress, less time on the charts. It's kind of a set and forget strategy, but the disadvantages are you have fewer trade opportunities and you're probably risking more per trade because you have less trades. Now, the strategy itself all starts on the Candlestick chart. I'm using tradingview.com. It's free. The link is in the description. Basically, the red candles are the price of an asset going down. The green candles are the price of an asset going up. And what assets do I trade? Well, just click over here, look at my market watch. I trade oil, gold, Bitcoin, NASDAQ, and a bunch of Forex pairs like US CAD, Euro USD. And as for the time frames I mentioned earlier, you could see right here, I'm on the 1 hour time frame, the 4 hour, the daily. Right now we're on that 1 hour time frame, so every single one of these candles is 1 hour. So how do we look at this data and actually get trading opportunities? Let's get into that now. The main way I capture profits swing trading comes from following the trend. You can see right here, we're in an obvious uptrend. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm marking up swing lows and swing highs. Swing lows, swing highs, swing lows, swing highs, swing low. So we have that impulsive move up, then we pull back. We have another impulsive move up, we pull back to another impulsive move up to a pull back, and that another impulsive move up. We simply want to go long every time we get to this pullback. We're looking to buy in the uptrend, so we're looking to buy every time we get to this pullback right here, and every single one of these trades results in a winner. This win here could be worth $100, this win here could be worth $1,000, and this win here could be worth $10,000, depending on how much you're risking and your skill level at swing trading. But as I pull this all off of the charts, how are we entering here, here, and here consistently? Well, in order to do that, we need to have some rules. So let's start by making it easier to identify the trend. Come up to indicators right here at the top. I'm going to want you to just type EMA, and you just want the moving average exponential. Once this is on your chart, just double click on that. We're going to change the length to 50 and click OK. All this moving average is doing is looking at the last 50 candles and drawing this line of the average price. So when the price is above this line right here, we're clearly in an uptrend. We only want to buy. Obviously, when you've been trading for a long time, you can easily notice if you're in an uptrend or you're in a downtrend, but this EMA will help you, especially if you're a beginner. So in this case, obviously, we are above that EMA. We're looking for buys. The next thing we need to do is figure out how are we entering at these pullbacks? How do we get to that pullback every single time? In order for us to have a valid pullback, we want to see at least 3 red candles in a row and some big candles too, okay? So right here, we get a pullback, we enter a trading position. Now, is this a pullback here? No, they're 2 small candles. Is this a pullback here? No, small 2 red candles. Are these pullbacks? No, just 1 candle at a time, nothing impressive. But then we get right here, 3 big red candles. That is clearly the start of a pullback. But we don't want to enter right here, right? We want to find a way to get to the bottom of that pullback. And the best way to do that is to look left. Yes, look left. So let's put a long position right here and let's look left. What do we have on the left? Well, let's draw a box over here, okay? From our entry, let's draw a box all the way over here, okay? Now, if we look left here, you can see we had a level of support, right? You could see at this level right here, buyers stepped into the market, right? Price tried to pull back and then it pushed up. So we know there are buyers at this level. So using that history, we can estimate that this level may be held again by buyers, right? We're using recent history. And let's do the same over here, right? This was where we wanted to enter our trade here. So we draw a box from the place we enter the trade, and let's look left. You can see here, this level was used as resistance, pushing the price down, and then broke out of this area aggressively right here, creating a level of demand. So as we get the pullback, which is what? 3 red candles in a row, 1 huge red candle right there, we can estimate by using this level here to the left that buyers are going to step back in at that level and push the price up again. Let's go to our third example now. Swing high, swing low, and we're going long here again. Let's look left from this level right here. So let's look left again. So we got our pullback. Look, 4 red candles in a row. But how do we get to the end of that pullback? We look left. Look left, look left, look left. What do we have? We have an area on the left right here where buyers stepped in. So when we come back to that level again, we can assume that the recent history of buyers still like this price and are going to push that price up. You also have 1, 2, 3, 4 green candles in a row, creating a level of demand off of this candle right here, giving you the additional confluence. But this isn't always completely clear, right? If we look at this example right here, you could see we have a pretty strong level right here of resistance, right? This level was used as resistance right here. We had a bunch of pullback candles right here. So maybe you were thinking, hey, this is the area to go long. And if you did, you'd still win the trade. Price would come against you a little bit and then go up. You'd still win the trade. But you're always trying to get the bottom of this pullback, right? You want to get into the trade down here because that's going to give you a higher probability of winning in the long term. So in order to do that successfully, there's something I use called discounted price. So first, let's draw our EMA, right? You know, we have our EMA right here. Let's make that blue. That signifies that we are in an uptrend. Then let's draw our price. Okay, price is coming up, it's coming down, it's coming up, it's coming down, it's coming up, giving us trade opportunities. And in this uptrend, we just want to buy, getting in at these pullbacks, right? That's where we want to buy. Now, in order to do this successfully, I use something called the Fibonacci. You can see here on the left side of your screen, the Fibonacci retracement. Click on this right here. Now, all you want to do with the Fibonacci is measure your swing low to your swing high, and then you can pull that across, okay? For the settings on the Fibonacci, just double click on this right here. You can copy my settings. You can pause it right here. You could copy these settings, okay? So we measured from the swing low to the swing high. And then we're getting retracement values. This is a 0% retracement, a 50% retracement, a 78, and a 100% retracement. So what's that talking about is you have the impulsive move up, and then you have the retracement back. Now, anything below the 50% mark, you could see right here, is what we call discounted price. When you're trading, you want to enter trades at a discount. So for example's sake, let's say we have a level of support right there or a level of demand. And you're thinking, maybe I'll go long right here. Maybe this is what I'll do. And then the trade goes against you and you get knocked out right here. Well, you can avoid that by making sure that you only enter trades in the discounted zone, right? Price is now below 50% in our discounted zone here. So you wait for your retracement to come all the way past 50%. And that is the only time you enter a trade. And the same here, right? I'll quickly show you again right here, and then we're going to look for a trade together. So swing low to swing high, and then we pull it across. And again, maybe there's an entry you like right here. Maybe you want to enter right here, but don't do it. Wait for the price to come where? Below 50%. That's our discounted zone. So we're below 50%. We could get into our trade right now, and we could smash the take profit. Now let's take all of this information and find a trade together. And I'm going to show you the exact live free trades I took using my swing trading strategy in a little bit. But first, let's find a trade together. So first things first, you can see we have our moving average right here. Price is above that moving average, so we want to buy. Looking at this uptrend, is this a pullback? No. Is this a pullback? No. Neither of these are pullbacks either. We're looking for a pullback to get into a trade. So as I play this out, what happens? We get 3 red candles in a row. Is that a pullback? Yes, it absolutely is. Should we take a trade right here? Oh, look, you actually have a decent level right there. But the answer here is actually no. Why is the answer no? Because we're not at a discounted price. Look, this is our swing low. This is our swing high. Let's take our Fibonacci, measure from this low to this high. Our discounted price is below 50%, which is right here. And this is not pulling back below that level. So we're not going to take this trade. Let's continue to play this out and see, can we get more pullbacks and more opportunities? So the candles are moving. You can see right here, 3 red candles in a row, 4, 5 red candles in a row. Is this a pullback? Absolutely. This is creating potentially another swing low. But if we take our Fibonacci again and we swing it across, we are still not below our 50%. Price is not in that discounted zone. So we're not going to take the trade unless it comes to that level. And so you can see here, it's not coming to that level, but we have a new swing low. So as the price moves up, we may be able to create a new swing high. Let's see if that's possible. And you can see it is possible right there. So at this point, we can remove this from the chart, play this out just a little bit more and see what happens here, see what kind of a pullback we can get. And then I'm going to show you the swing high and swing low. So we had our swing high, we made a swing low, and now we have a new swing high. Why is that new swing high? And the swing low, right? Okay. It's a new swing high because we were able to take out this level, okay? So now that we have a new swing high, we can use our Fibonacci from the swing low here to the swing high here. We're no longer using this swing low to this swing high. Thus, we are pulling back where? Into our discounted zone. Absolutely perfect. And now we have ourselves a trade opportunity, right? But we're going to wait for one more thing here. We're going to wait for a confirmation candle, right? This is going to be one green candle in our direction. And then we're going to enter the trade when that candle closes right there. We just don't want to see 15 red candles coming down. We want to see at least one green candle giving us confirmation. And when that candle closes, we're going to enter our trading position right there. And that is going to be the trade that we take. Now, we still have to look left to see if this is a good trading position. And you can see here, we do have a level of support right here, don't we? We looked left. This price reacted off of this level here, 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 and so we're hoping price is going to react off of this level right here inside of our discounted zone below that 50%. So let's go ahead and play that trading position out. Took this trade together. We found this trade together. It followed all of our rules. We had our pullback of 3 candles right here, some big red candles right here. We came below that 50% level right here. And then we entered the trading position. We put our stop loss here. I think I would have my stop loss a little bit further below this support right there. That's where I'd put that. And then the take profit, we're just letting this thing run. And you could see on this trade, we'd be risking about 1% of our account for a 3% gain, which again could make you $100, $1,000, even $10,000 as we smash the take profit right there for a perfect win. Now, is swing trading always this easy and always this perfect? No, which is why I'm going to take you into real live trades that I've taken this year and given to 80,000 people. Now, before I get into the live trade examples, if you're wondering where I trade, it's with the AAAFX broker. This is the best broker in the business. The spreads are low, the commissions are low. It's the best trading platform available. Registration is absolutely free, so click the link in the description now and trade where I trade. Now it's time to do some live trade examples from trades I've sent to 80,000 people. Look, I sent this trade this morning. We're below the EMA. Price has pushed down. We're waiting for a pullback to enter that trade any second now. Make sure to join the free trading room. The link is in the video description. Now let's do those live trades. It's what you've all been waiting for, the live trades. This live trade was seen by 15,000 traders. You could see where we are right here is where we are right here. So let's break it down. Price just came above our EMA. We're making swing highs, swing lows, swing highs, swing lows, and swing highs. Each time we have breaks in structure as the price continues up. Now, do we have a pullback here? Yeah, we've got 4 candles in a row. Can we look left over here and see a level of demand? Absolutely we can. Can we look left over here and see a level of demand? Absolutely we can. So we could get in on this confirmation candle right there, and we could win a trade right there. And look, we've got 3 big red candles right there for another pullback. Can we look left off of this and see a level of support? Yes, we can. So after a confirmation candle, we could get into a trade right there and another huge win. Now let's look at the trade that I sent, right? Look, take our Fibonacci from the bottom to the top, measure it across right here. What do we want? We want price to be tapping in below that 50% our discount zone. So let's go ahead and play this out and see what happens. But before we do, we also have to look left, right? We have to look left. What's over here? That's a strong level of demand because we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green candles in a row. That's a big impulsive move. The banks are making that move. So that's an area we want to see the price respect. So slowly but surely, the price comes down and then eventually taps that level, and then the next candle goes green. We were able to get under that discount level right there, get a reaction to demand, and then I entered the trade, right here on the confirmation of that green candle. Then we can play out the trading position. Again, a trade that was seen by 15,000 traders in my free trading room. Absolutely incredible record in there over the past 2 years, and I've been running it for even longer than that, smashing the take profit right there for hopefully a community that loves my free trades. Now I'm going to show you one more trade, but I'm not going to show you any sell trades today. We're just going to focus on buy trades. I'll show you some sell trades in another video. So this trade right here seen by 14.8 thousand people, this is where we are here, and this is where we are right here. Same sort of thing, just waiting for that pullback. We have our swing low here. We make our swing high here. We get a swing low here, and we've made a swing high here. So are we looking to get in long right here? Not really. It would be nice if we could. But if we take the Fibonacci from the swing low here to the swing high here, the price simply isn't going to come to our discounted area, right? The price would have had to come all the way down here for us to consider a trading position. But we did have 3 red candles in a row, a couple more red candles here, 3 red candles right here, and then we get this huge impulsive move up right here, creating a level of demand here. And this being our new swing high and our new swing low, we use the Fibonacci from here to here. And again, all we have to do is get below this 50% here to get to our discounted zone. So I wait for the price to come towards my level. That's what we're doing all the time. And the price come to our level. You know that it can. So what happens? It comes to our level, and there's the reaction. You look left over here, and we have a good level to enter at, right? Swing this across. This level was holding up buyers, and we had a huge push out of that area right there. But we didn't want to catch red candles coming down. We wanted the confirmation, right? So we got this confirmation candle right here. That's where I entered the trading position. Felt really good about this trade right here. Again, sent this to thousands of people, had an impulsive move up right there, almost hit the take profit immediately, was very close to hitting take profit right there, but we came back a little bit before eventually smashing the take profit right there for thousands of traders. I hope this swing trading lesson really helps you take your swing trading to the next level. I've had proven, verified, incredible results with it over 16 years. Please smash the like button, leave a comment if you have any questions. Consider joining my free or VIP trading rooms. Watch this video right here, or definitely watch this video right here to take your trading to that next level, and I'll see you next week. Much love.